So what do they do to make me angry? I went to my parents during this and asked them, or told them, one of my friends is feeling incredibly ill. I told her to call 911. I told her to call her parents. She said, none of these things are viable. I urged her on, saying, why? Why not? Why not? She just said, they're not. Of course, I would trust her. I would trust that, well, there are things that I can't understand. But then she tells me to go to her. And I go to my parents and say, one of my friends is dying. I want to go to her and see if my presence can help her heal, as she asked me to do. And what they say? It's a pretty much a blatant, fuck you, son, for lying to us. Here's the thing, this really does piss me off. This pisses me off. Because only now when I get my thoughts in order, when I try to be myself for once, and so that I can be myself, I'm assaulted on all sides by doubt. The things I've done in the past, the lying, all the things that, things that I don't remember, but happened anyway. All of these things come back to haunt me. I lied to my parents just, getting their bite of dessert. I lied to my parents just to play more video games. I'd lie to my parents about my grades and how awful they were back then. I'd lie to my parents about what assignments were. I'd lie to them about tests. Because I really didn't have a good sense of honesty. Just like I didn't have a good sense of anything else. As far as I knew, I was tricking them. Pockets. As far as I know, I was tricking them. But the problem here is that this reputation, like most reputations that involve me nowadays, is not all well-deserved. What happened then, I suppose, was a result of my... well, I can't go to 6. This is just going confusing now. What pisses me off is that they're going to stand there and doubt my word when I swore my loyalty to them. See, without even noticing this anger, because this is just something else could be like anger. For all I know, this is an emotion that I haven't categorized yet, but it really doesn't make any sense because I've categorized my emotions. But this isn't anger. This is something else, perhaps something I haven't categorized yet. But the point is that right now I want to know exactly what this emotion is, whether or not it's anger, and whether or not I can bring out anger. Because I think really this whole thing, being unable to synthesize emotions thing, is really pissing me the fuck off. Oh, goodness sakes. Wow. It pisses me the fuck off? I'm gonna throw... I need something volatile. I need something to combust. So I'm just gonna take a big hunk of nitroglycerin here. I'm gonna throw it on the fire and see where that gets me. I'm gonna make myself angry. You know what pisses me the fuck off? Homosexuals. I mean, honestly, I go around walking around everywhere. I see them holding hands. I see them, kissing each other's cheeks. And I see them walking in churches, the places that I try to defend. You know what pisses me the fuck off? Homosexuals. Because this is the kinds of things that I work to tolerance, but no. Oh god, whoa. See, the thing is, every time I try to get angry, there's a perfectly logical explanation why I shouldn't. Of course, because, logic and emotions. This is the kind of thing that I really wish I could just, go a little mad for. Back in the times when I pushed to get my friends' attention, when I didn't know when to stop. Those are the times in which things like the state I want right now to exist. It's not like I could just call upon it. Logic and emotion are things that I really can't, call upon. They're things I hope exist. Goodness sakes. I just want to get angry. Come on, why can't I get angry? Why can't I get angry? You know what pisses me the fuck off? My friends. It pisses me off because they know exactly what they're doing. They don't, but they know exactly what they're doing. If they don't tell me, whenever I post things to their wall, and they don't respond, or they respond half-assedly. When they respond half-assedly to what I do, to put my time in, that I pour my heart and soul into, and they go and have the audacity to throw some half-assed non-answer, something generalized, something they can say to anybody, and they expect it to work for me. Of course not. I'm not going to have that. Of course, I love my friends, but you know what? Why should I love someone who is toying with me? Toying with me like Eric. But I was with him yesterday, and as it turns out, they didn't betray me. I overreacted. But I never communicated with them. I never told them about multiple personalities. I never told them these things. I never told them these things. Or rather, I do remember one time telling Eric about it. He's asking me, dude, are you okay? You know, your sentiments is all well and fine, but I'm going to need a bit more of, I'm close. I'm close, at least. I'm on the track of something that I've actually wanted to do. You know what pisses me the fuck off? Art. You know what? I feel like every time I critique art nowadays, there's always someone there willing to shoot me down. You know, this is no one's fault, but you know, there's actually this one friend that I you know, has multiple incarnations. There's one insane art. There was one for, you know, other art, dragons and skies and whatnot. And the point, damn it! I don't even care. It's far too late. The point here is that when I critiqued one of their first artworks, that was probably the first time I got shot the hell down. It was the first time I had been contested. And it's not like I was a dictator or anything. I thought I was doing good in all this work. And to actually have your style of critique questioned is something that I've actually never done. Before that, it was always, thank you, Joe. You're such a helpful person. And you know what? It would have happened sooner or later. It's no one's fault. Eventually, there would be someone to come and shoot me out of that state. Although I sometimes yearn for it. I really am happy that I have a more realistic, stance here. But, as it is right now, the fear of being shot down in a logical fear that has no place in my critiques has become instinct. That pisses me the fuck off. You know what? To have my very self tampered with by rules and regulations that I cannot perceive, only guess at, that makes me afraid. But it also makes me angry at what I know is myself. But I can't get angry at myself. I'm the one who made it that way. I'm the one who made myself. Of course I'm the one who makes myself. I am the culmination of years and years of introspection. Of course, I can't expect everything to be perfect, hence the instinct. Although I suspect instinct is something everyone else has too. They speak of it as it's that way. But, no. There's all this machinery in the way. There's all these other systems and ways of thinking that I have stacked in my mind that have worked very well and continue to work well. However, the question is whether or not I should just nuke it all and hope that something breaks into that instinct. Because it's there. In the physical way that my mind thinks. Machinery in the machinery, or what's at least I refer to it as, machinery, the very mechanisms by which I think, are scattered around everywhere in different zones. There's the faithful worlds I preserved, and there's other things. Oh, goodness sakes, I'm looking at the screen again, but that makes me think I'm having eye contact. But I have to pick this back up. How much time I got left? I shouldn't do that! Okay, let's think here. 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, good. Okay, now, let's think. Now, machinations have worked for me very well so far. Of course, I created them. I know how I think, or at least overtly. However, underneath all of that is instinct. Oh, goodness sakes, my hair is getting way too long. The point. Beneath all of that is instinct, and instinct for me at least works like this. Oh, I gotta turn this off. I'm looking at myself. And instinct for me looks like this. Basically, it's this giant ground. It's the earth, pretty much. Beneath my feet right here is carpet. And the room downstairs would be all the things I've created. In a mansion, or rather, a plane that spreads out in all directions. The boundaries of the plane are naturally the boundaries of my mind. However, beneath my feet wherever it is. And if I keep on digging deep enough, I get to something called instinct. That stuff's rock hard. Can't break through it, even though I try. Lord knows I've had just a teensy bit of progress lately, being able to, I think I actually created an artificial sliver of instinct, but the point is that I can't get to that. What has already been laid down, I do believe, can't be uprooted. Which makes me very, very mad, because these are the things that govern the way I think. These are the things that govern my interactions with friends sometimes. When I constantly pester them. When I don't understand sarcasm, even though that in itself is instinctually ingrained. I'm not saying all instinct is bad, no. I'm saying I don't want it to be instinct. I want to derive what information I can from it, learn from it, and make that part of who I am in my way. But to have it buried so deeply within myself that I can't even have the option to take it out. Unacceptable. Very unacceptable. I told myself, these next 4 years will be difficult. I may not even survive. Because, I'm alone most of the time, and I don't deal well with solitude. I don't, really, at all. I tend to not know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. I tend to make harsh decisions. I tend to rationalize things that would make any sane person insane. Oh, because I'm going to the closet, aren't I? Who cares? See, I can see my reflection in this screen here. But it's a reflection. It's not a video camera. I'm looking at myself. I really wish I could bring them out. Oh god, not this topic again. The point of this entire discussion has been... What? I forget. What was I talking about? Rage. There was rage, and there was anger, and there was instinct. But these are things I already know. What was the point of anger? But I'm forgetting already. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful! Just, don't worry about me. I'll sort this out on my own terms. Oh, I just gotta... Glasses. I wonder if I look up my glasses. Oh, goodness. Sparkle. Sparkle.